see on the left-hand side is IPA 3 results framework, and on the right-hand side, you see the GIRF. What are the two frameworks? They're result frameworks. They are corporate results frameworks. They are structured in the same way. So they have three levels of indicators. Level 1, impact indicators. Level 2, output and outcome. And these are the indicators that you will have to be paying a lot of attention to, especially when programming, when drafting your log frames. And level 3 indicators, which are indicators which track resources directed towards specific priorities, policy mainstreaming, spending indicators. So budgetary commitments or number of interventions in one sector or the other. We said they're structured in very similar ways, but of course there are key differences. So they're structured by strategic priorities, but the strategic priorities of IPA 3 and of Global Europe. So on the right-hand side, you have the 6 priorities, strategic priorities for the neighborhood countries, and on the left-hand side, you have the 5 windows of the IPA 3, and within those windows, as you know, you have thematic priorities. So indicators in that case are divided by window, and then within the windows by thematic priorities. Always keeping with level 1, level 2, and then level 3 actually is separate. The number of indicators under the two frameworks is quite different. We have 87 overall in the GIRF, Global Europe, and almost twice as many in the IPA 3. Last point here is that there are some indicators which are exactly the same in the two results frameworks. So this is a staff working document, so you have a staff working document for the GIRF, you have a staff working document for the IPA 3 results framework, and you can access it online if you need it. Level 3 indicators, they are exactly the same for GIRF and for IPA 3. And then the more important indicators that you should be aware of, both when you program under the neighborhood DIKI and when you program under IPA, are the indicators level 2 and level 1, which are organized according to strategic objectives, priorities, or windows in the case of IPA. So here you see the overall objective, which you see on the left-hand side, comes from the programming framework. And then we have a set of indicators distributed according to overall objective and thematic priorities. Level 1, level 2. And then for each of the indicators, there are methodological notes that have been developed, are being finalized, and these will become available in the case of the neighborhood and IPA 3. They will become available on the DG Near Wiki and on Cap4Dev. This is more or less what it looks like. You are familiar with the format because we had the same notes for the IPA 2 performance framework or for the EU results framework, but the contents have changed, and in some cases, of course, they have been developed ex novo because we have new indicators.